you're moving in the direction of what it is that you desire. And then self-doubt hits you over. Self-doubt creeps in. So what do you do? How do you handle it? How do you overcome that self-doubt? How do you respond to self-doubt? What is the efficient course of action when self-doubt comes up within you? Everybody have experienced it, haven't us? Self-doubt, doubting ourselves, doubting whether we are doing the best that we are capable of. And whenever self-doubt comes for me, I found that the only appropriate course of action is to awaken back to reality. Look at the facts. See everything that I have done and that I am proud of. Look at how far I have come. Look at all the proofs on the outside that make me feel like I am in the right direction. Look at the facts. Look at reality. Reality, I believe, it's the best teacher, is it not? Is it not reality that gives us our lessons in life? So why wouldn't we use reality to ground ourselves back into alignment with this self-worth? Anytime I doubt, I've catch myself doubting, I lose my self-worth. It's as if I make it reliant on circumstances that do not depend solely on me and on people whose perception of me is not under my control. So self-doubt, when we start looking on the outside, we lose it. But when we look at the facts on the outside to come up with our own conclusions of why we can be confident, then it's like using the facts, taking leverage of the facts that reality shows us to remind ourselves of that intrinsic self-worth. And now to be a little bit more practical, how does that look like? Obviously, there is something that you desire, that you move in that direction to fulfill it, right? You know you're doing the best that you're capable of. You know that you're doing everything that you are asked of. But even though this is the case, sometimes it's like an imposter syndrome. It's like this inner insecurity, this doubt comes up. So it's almost like you self-sabotage, you sabotage your best efforts. And I've done that. I believe everybody has done that. So it's human. It is not something wrong, correct? But how do we get back in alignment with that inner confidence, inner security? We need to awaken back to reality, to awaken back to what is real. Come back in nature, for example. Look and reflect upon everything that have unfolded already in the past and look at it objectively. Do not let our mind, our mental chatter, and those insecurities and programming that we have inevitably, unconsciously inherited from parents and from our heritage, simply from society. It's not intelligent to allow that information to come in our minds so that we start doubting ourselves. What I believe is a little bit more intelligent is to come back to reality. And what is reality, my friend? Objective reality. What is real around you? Look around you in your life. Look at the circumstances you experience. Look at everything that you have done that you are proud of. Look at how far you have come and take all of that information to, once again, self-validate your self-confidence, your self-worth. If you come up with conclusions that are based on facts as to why you are self-confident, why you are worthy, then this inevitably overcomes self-doubt. You're using your mind, your intelligence, and the facts of reality to come back in alignment with the conviction you have of what you desire, the conviction that you're moving in the right direction. And reality is here to support you. Reality is your friend, my friend. Look at reality. Look at what it's trying to teach you. Look at how it's trying to support you. Anytime I experience self-doubt in my journey, reality was here to save me. I just needed to look at what is real and discern it between what is imaginary or what is a fantasy, what is coming from the ego, from the conditioning, from my limiting beliefs. And a lot of times, since I was perceiving reality through the lens of my limiting beliefs, I have experienced self-doubt. And then by looking at what is real, awakening back to reality, I've realized I am not in alignment with reality. I am using my fantasy, I'm using my unconscious mind to misperceive circumstances through the lens of my limiting beliefs, and I have not seen reality. So anytime I discern between my personal perception with reality, objective facts, I have been able to see the objective facts and in my own rational thought, use those objective facts to self-validate my confidence, my conviction in what is it that I desire, my conviction that I am moving in the right direction. Because who was that guy? Some guy said, you cannot connect the dots. You cannot always connect the dots looking forward, looking in the future, but you can always connect the dots looking backward. So when you step back into reality, connect back with reality, it's like you want to see your life experience and you want to extract from your life experience all the reasons why you're confident, you're self-confident, you're secure, why you are moving in the right direction. Look at how far you've come. See this simple phrase, how far you've come. If we go into it for a moment, it's like you see back into reality in the past, everything that you have done to reach this point in your life where you're positioned right now. And if you can see your past and you can use your past as a leverage point so that it pushes you forward into the future that you feel insecure about because you're doubting yourself, you can take that security back from your past. Does that make sense? Do you see it? This is what it means to awaken back to reality, to step back into reality. See at objective facts and do not allow your own limiting beliefs to delude you into a perception of reality that is not objectively real, because this is what self-doubt is. And anytime self-doubt comes, it's simply a reminder to step back into reality, awaken back to reality, and remind yourself of your intrinsic self-worth that you can remind yourself of because you have all the objective factual experiences that prove it to you. And they are real. You cannot deny them. So my friend, simply see that doubt, anytime you doubt yourself, this is simply a reminder to awaken to reality. If you install that script into your mind, right? It's like a script of higher consciousness, a script that allows you to use reality as your friend so that you can always give yourself the conviction, confidence, and security that sometimes you lose, and you can give it back to yourself by just awakening back to the facts of reality. And this, my friend, is how you leverage reality for the unfoldment of your desires. And I know you're moving in the right direction if you have stayed with me until the end of the video. So I just want to congratulate you and welcome you to the channel if you're new to it. And I'll see you around in many of my next videos. Bye bye. And I'm just about to enjoy this beautiful view right now.